Good evening, folks. How are we all doing tonight? It's, yeah, welcome to the fifth, sixth, I think we're up to round six now actually, round of the, it's the wrong screen, there we go, that's better, round of the iRacing Formula Renault 3.5 Championship, which we've obviously been live streaming since the start, and we've had some ups and downs, but yeah, it's been fun. The car's awesome to drive, and it's an awesome circuit this week. We are off to, virtually, the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza in Italy. It's a circuit that's very special to me personally because obviously I'm a bit of a Ferrari fan, so Monza is the home of Italian motorsport, and also because I've been there twice with my dad for the Grand Prix 2016 and the 2019. And of course, in 2019, Charles Leclerc won the race, which was quite an experience to be part of the Tifosi for that. So here we are, just north of Milan. As I say, I know it well, having been here a couple of times. And yeah, one of the...
The leader has just done a 136.8.
Yeah, as you can tell, practice is going on in the background. One of the oldest circuits in the world, built in 1922, I believe, and the third purpose-built motorsport facility in the world after Brooklyn in England.
The guy behind has just done a 137.5.
And Indianapolis. So yeah, it's a very historic place. Again, you can kind of walk around the park that it's in and feel the history of the place. A lot of moments, happy and sad, obviously through the years, taking place at Monza. You'll notice from the circuit map here that there's an oval as well as the actual road course. Originally, the circuit was designed to be run as a full, a full circuit using both configurations. So you went down the straight is very wide. The reason the straight's very wide is that you go down the left hand side and do a lap of the road course, and then you go down the right hand side and do a lap of the oval. That was only used 4 times for Formula One in the kind of mid 50s and early 60s, and just due to safety reasons and things, it was abandoned for F1 since then. I think they still use it nowadays for the Monza Rally. I don't think they go all the way up the bank, and I think they're limited to the bottom section. The whole thing is in iRacing, so if we wanted to, we could do a lap of the whole double circuit, historic Monza, which would be insane. Thankfully, today we're only doing the road course for the race. So, yeah, so I'll take you to the simulation, and then we'll show you around a lap. Here we go. I'll just make this full screen, so bear with me a second. And yeah, so this is a lap from practice. Now, it was a very clean lap. I've not had much practice tonight on the circuit, but we'll hit play and we'll watch a lap of the circuit anyway. So this is me coming out of Parabolica, obviously down the start and finish straight. Rettifilio Tribune, I think. My pronunciation is probably terrible. Anyway, into turn 1, first chicane. You really just need to brake as late as possible without locking anything. Cut as much of the first curve as you can get away without a penalty. Right up to the second curve, and then again, it's all about getting power down and exit, because the power and the speed you carry out of there takes you all the way around Curva Grande, or Curva Biasono as it's now called, and all the way down to the second variante, the second chicane. Again, it's just about braking neat and tidily, getting turning, and really about hopping over the curbs here. Certainly I hop over the curbs here. And again, it's about settling the car, getting on the power, and then down to the first of the 2 Lesmos. First Lesmo is quite a long corner. The car tends to understeer a lot through there, and you've got to wait to get the power on, and then a short blast before the second Lesmo. So a very quick snatch right. Again, so easy to drift wide across there, and if you go too wide, you get an off-track penalty in iRacing. But again, very important corner, because you carry that speed all the way down here, under the old banking, up to the Ascari chicane, which is a very tricky, very fast corner. So again, brake late, turn in, throw the car over the curb a little bit, get settled in the right-hander, and then just, it's all about carrying that minimum speed, because again, you have another long straight down to the Parabolica here. Any speed you carry out with the chicane takes you all the way down the straight to the Parabolica. So again, braking just after the 100-meter board, turn right, hit the early apex and just let the car drift out. Again, easy for the back end to strip away here.
Front has just posted a 137.3.
Very easy for the back end to slip away in these corners, a lot of traction zones, and where you're still turning as well, and yeah, it's something else. So that was a lap of Monza. It's over quite quickly. There's 23 laps in the race. As you can see from the lap and from the car configuration, the rear wing's a bit lower than usual. We're using the medium downforce configuration. There is a low downforce configuration, but I think that's really designed for ovals, because it's even at Monza you lose far too much time through the corner. So we've got this medium downforce configuration on. We'll just fast forward to being a live view so we can see the circuit with some cars going around. Which makes it very skittish in the corners, having less downforce, obviously. So again, it's just trying to find a balance. I seem to be I'm reasonably happy with the car, with the balance I've found over the last couple of nights testing. But yeah, we'll see where we are pace-wise. It's always difficult to gauge where you're going to be until you actually get into a race session. DRS here as well. We do have it, although because it's the medium wing, it doesn't make so much of a difference. So you tends not to matter too much when you use it.
Decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
It gives you a little bit of a straight line speed boost, but nothing to set the world on fire. So, but the slipstream is very powerful, as you can tell with these long straights. So the first chicane as well is going to be very exciting in race, because you have a lot of cars piling into turn 1, which is extremely tight. Ooh, that was a bit leery. So, as long as everyone brakes early and takes their time, it should be fine. You get someone at the back who tries to dive in, or I've done it myself, outbrake yourself into turn 1 and you can wipe out a heap of cars, and that can be the end of the night straight away. But hopefully that won't happen tonight. As I'm not sure if it's like this in the whole of Scotland, but it's very warm in the west coast tonight, so good practice for the weekend. Actually, I'm obviously racing in real life at Knockhill this weekend. It's supposed to be scorching, so sitting here in the simulator sweating because it's roasting in here is good practice for that, I think. I'm going to be taking lots of drinks before the race starts as well. So, how are we doing for time? 5 minutes until the official session starts, so I think I'll jump out and just get a bit of a feel for the circuit and the qualifying setup. Maybe just do a couple of laps and see what kind of times we can put in the bag. We'll click you guys across to the mainstream, and we'll go for some practice laps, qualifying setups on, so let's go. Turn my car volume up a bit. Whew. Somebody coming down the straight, is there?
Track's clear. Push,
no.
push, push.
Right. Let's see how things are feeling today. As you can tell from the circuit guide, there's a lot of straight lines and flat out sections here. It's just all about spotting your braking zones, braking points, hitting the apexes, and getting on the power early without losing the back. Really want to take that curve because it unsettles the car, but you really want to be close to it, otherwise understeer, so you've got to be very precise. Same with a lot of the corners at Monza, you have to be very precise in your apexes. You can use a bit of the extra tarmac there without any penalty. Can't go too wide out of Parabolica or it's an off track. Oh, see how the back's loose there? You don't want that, because you do that and it slows you down all the way down the straight.
V4. The guy behind has just done a 137.6.
Relatively neat. bit leery there. It's okay.
Sector 2 time is good.
Scary moment there with the back wanting to get away on the exit of Ascari, but held it together, seemed to have kept the momentum up as well. That's better. Back kept in check. Let's see what time this is. 36.5 is pretty quick, but oh.
Quickest overall, very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap. Sector 3 time is quick. Okay, Jordan, you've got half your fuel left.
Oh, that was better. Much better on the brakes. A little bit slower out, but about a tenth and a half up on the last lap.
Sector 1 time is good.
Too much curb in the second half there. Ooh, that was a bit wide and missed a gear change.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, it's the end of the session anyway. Stop here. I was on course to improve that lap time as well, so that was good. Let's go race. Well, let's go to the official sessions. The warm up. I felt okay. If that track conditions continue into qualifying, then wasn't too bad. So, plan is to be neat and tidy for the whole race. Again, as the fuel comes down, it's very easy to, the car gets lighter, obviously tyres get worn as well. It's very easy to throw things off. So you might see some mistakes. Hopefully not from me, hopefully from other drivers. But it is easy, you know, as the race goes on. It's a long race. And you've got to push up against the limits of the track so much to carry pace. And then hit those curbs really hard through your chicane, which if you hit them at the wrong angle or you're not quite as precise as you should be, a couple of inches to the left or right of where you should be, then you can easily bounce the car into the gravel, and it all ends in potatoes, or tatties as we'd say in Scotland. Right, let's have a look at the entry list. Where are we? Oh, number 9, so we're about halfway down the order. A lot of names there that I recognise, a lot of fast guys and girls that I've raced before. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do. What is it, a 3-minute practice? I won't bother going out. We'll just wait for the end of the session. And as usual, we have qualifying, which is 8 minutes long, but you have 2 flying laps. So, those of you that are new to the stream, you've got your out lap and then 2 flying laps, and that's it. And there's nobody else on the track. Everyone gets the track to themselves for it. The joy of, or the beauty of the simulator is that obviously you can do that at the same time. You just make the other cars invisible.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
And then obviously fastest time gets pole position. If you have any off tracks, the lap doesn't count in qualifying. So if you go too wide at any of the les modes, it's easy to do that, and then also the parabolica as well. It's very easy to just drift wide there as you try and get in the power. So we'll try and keep things neat. Here we go then. Up next in a couple of minutes, qualifying. See you in a sec. Here we go then. Let's buckle in for some qualifying laps. As usual, probably won't speak too much through my actual qualifying laps because
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. We have 2 laps. Let's get this done.
for obvious reasons, it takes a lot of concentration. And as my wife will attest to, I'm terrible at multitasking. The talking and qualifying is a bit of a no-no. Front end was quite sharp there. Again, in the outlap you just try to take notes of how the car's behaving so that you know how hard to push next time around in the first flying lap. Mental notes, obviously. I haven't got a notepad here or anything. That would be multitasking. Right, here we go. Let's get a good exit, hopefully.
That's Paul.
Let's try and improve on that. Going away from me a little bit this lap. Slightly slower. What? When I say slightly, what was that, a tenth? Sorry, a hundredth of a second slower? Consistent. Where are we? I mean, we're on pole, but where are we time-wise? 2 minutes. Who hasn't seen any of those guys in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places? Any of those guys could go faster yet? They're all names I recognise. Let's have a drink anyway. Something else that I've noticed recently is that starts seem to be a bit different in the car recently. I've not changed how I'm starting, but I tend to be doing a lot of wheel spin at the start, so I'm going to try very, very low revs this time, if hardly any. And I'd rather bog down than get wheel spin, I think, because the last couple of times I've tried to start, I've just went backwards with wheel spin. It's just not what you want piling into the first chicane. There we go. Oliver. I knew you could do it. Not much in it though. Good to beat the front end. Again, we seem to be on a good trajectory as far as just learning a little bit more about the car every week and finding a good zone. We did quite well at Montreal last week, so I'm quite, yeah, we just seem to be working our way forward, which is always the aim. Again, with the slipstream round here, you start in the first couple of rows, you should be in with a shout as long as you survive the first lap. Very difficult to break away, for anyone to break away. Pardon me. "30 seconds to go." Take my gloves off, get my hands a little break. It's absolutely roasting in here. Again, good practice for not kill this weekend. Uncharacteristically, not kill looks like it's going to be sunny. There we go, P2.
That's the end of the session, P2.
Great result, very happy with that. Well done, Oliver, our pole. Right, see you in a sec for the race, guys. Right, let's get to the grid, shall we? Front row start at least. Nice clear view down to the first corner. So yeah, I'm gonna... start's worrying me a little bit. It only gets swallowed up with wheel spin, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna tickle the throttle and no more. And then, as I say, I'd rather bog down and not get wheel spin than get wheel spin, so... 40 seconds to go according to the countdown. 20 seconds.
The air temp is 26 Celsius. The track temp is 45 Celsius. Get ready, mate. Go.
I still got a terrible start.
there. Hold your line.
Oh, come on. Penalty for cutting the
Still
chicane.
there. Clear left.
That's not good.
You need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Oh, I don't want to get swallowed up by the cars behind. Is there a better place to slow down? Maybe into here if I brake early. That wasn't early. Come on.
There's an incident in Variante della Roggia. We think it might be Garcia, Costa and Fernandez.
Ah, it took ages to clear that. Lost so much ground. Half a second behind me. Should be okay. Right, let's get into the race. Everyone's got slipstream.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yes, got better traction there.
Hold
Nice.
your line. Clear left.
Good move, mate.
I found from my race runs so far that the car's always a bit slower earlier on, a bit understeery. Once the fuel comes out. Oh, that guy braked early. Pace starts coming to us, so we just have to keep with it. These guys are looking pretty tasty though.
The leader has just done 137.6. P4. That last lap was at 137.
Do I go 3 wide? Is that crazy?
On your left. Clear left.
That was crazy.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
I think P3 has gone off in Variante del Rettifilio.
Right side.
Ooh,
Clear right.
I thought he braked very late.
I think P6 has binned it in Variante della Roggia.
Don't know if he was watching me, but he braked guy late. Luckily for me, wiped out the guy in front. Right, let's go and see if we can catch Oliver.
The gap behind is now 1.1. The leader's just done it 137.4. P2. The guy behind has just done it 137.7.
Ah, didn't want to get an off track.
Okay, Jordan, we've just cut the track.
I know. Just need to wait for this front end to start biting. Oliver's got much more pace than me at this stage. Is this the same Oliver I was following last time at Montreal?
The leader has just done a 137.3.
Not fast enough, Jordan. 37.5 won't cut it.
The gap behind is now 2.3.
Oh,
The gap in front is now 4.8 seconds.
yeah, I'm not surprised. That was a shocking first chicane. Let's just take a break and back a little bit, shall we? Oh, and a sock in seconds again. Need to refocus a little bit here.
The gap behind is now 1.9.
Car feels like it's starting to come to me a little bit. I don't seem to be making any headway in Oliver.
Race pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. P2.
Oh, I think we're pegging the gap, but not quite catching him yet.
The lap time was at 1:37.0. The gap behind is now 3.2.
Oh, the pace in this race is hot, like. Ah! Oh, that was scary. Oh, that was scary. Oh, it's almost a race away there. Ah. Long race to go yet. Don't throw it in the wall now, Jordan.
Just done at 1:37.5. The gap behind is now 2.9.
I am pushing so hard at the moment. We're right on the edge.
The leader's just done a 137.0.
Oh, 36.7.
That's the fastest lap. That lap time was 136.8. The gap behind is now 3.7 seconds.
Oliver's got an answer for me.
The leader has just done a 136.7. The matching race pace. We're at the halfway point. We estimate 12 laps of fuel left.
Oh, it was a bit messy. Start making these little mistakes, and every time I make a mistake, he just creeps another couple of tenths away.
The gap ahead is now 5.2 seconds.
Nice. Let's hope he sees there's a car coming to lap him down the start finish straight.
0.5 off the pace. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Guy come out the pits is pretty quick. Must have been involved in an incident early on.
Incident in Variante del Rettifilo. The gap in front is now 4.9.
I really could be done with this guy getting out of my way because he's spraying me with dirty air. Which is not good.
On your left.
Thanks.
Clear left.
Ah, stepped into the gravel there, which I did not want to do. I can so easily just pirouette you instantly.
The gap in front is now 5.0 seconds.
Lost a bit, have we? Ah. Understeer a little bit. And again, I'm going to get an off track for that.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Just these little mistakes. They iron out these mistakes. Well, the gap behind seems to have ballooned. I think somebody went off, didn't they? Ah.
Ahead is now 5.3 seconds.
Just gonna get on the power there like I wanted to.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 43 Celsius.
So, at what point do I start being sensible and settling for second place rather than pushing this thing ridiculously? Unfortunately, settling for second really isn't in my vocabulary.
That was 137.1. Alright Jordan, that's good consistency, keep it up. The guy behind has just done a 137.1. The gap in front is now 5.7 seconds.
Oh, missed my gear change there. I must have tried to change too early. And it didn't let me. Just not quite in a rhythm anymore, unfortunately. Which perhaps means this is the point that I should settle for second. Rather than ending in the gravel trap. With 4 laps to go.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Okay.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay. The gap in front is now 6.1 seconds.
not going to catch 6 seconds in 3 laps, am I? So let's just start driving within the limits a little bit. Well, the problem with that is if you drive within the limits, you end up making stupid mistakes, don't you? Because the car's not loaded up as it should be, so it doesn't behave the same way. The main thing is just not to brake too late and not to be too aggressive with the throttle. Everything else should take care of itself. Oh, hi Craig. I don't look at the chat much when I'm racing. Thanks for the message, pal. Oh, thank you, Reno. Then last lap.
Okay, Jordan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap time was 1:37.0. The gap in front is now 7.7.
Whew. Is it a good thing that I'm a little bit disappointed that I couldn't catch the leader? Despite the fact that I'm still relatively new to this series. Still learning about the car, about the setup. About speaking when I'm driving. But yeah, this is a good result. I think this is my, well, if I get across the line, it's a good result.
There's an incident in Ascari.
Ooh. that was. Excuse me. Thank you. P2. Yeah, I'll take that.
Clear left.
Ooh.
Well done, Jordan. Great drive. That's a podium.
Yeah, as I say, I'm kind of a little disappointed with that, but I shouldn't be because that's my equal best result. But that's a good sign, I suppose. Whew. Right, we'll pop you in the. I'll pop back in 2 secs and we'll look at the replay. And have a little chat if there's anyone still watching. Right, here we go then. So I think the thing to learn from this race, or to take from this race, is perhaps to improve my starts. Because perhaps if I was in Oliver's slipstream, I would have had a better run at him. Or better congratulate him actually first before we. There he is. Good race to you too. Let's play it. So yeah, bogged down that time. Was it you? It was second to at Montreal last week. I think it was Oliver, wasn't it? It was definitely Oliver. I don't know if it was the same one. Anyway, yeah. So bit of a terrible start, and then first half of the race was quite good. Got by this guy, and then of course the other two took each other out, didn't they? Haha. There's him becoming. We're becoming a regular guest on the stream. Well done, Oliver. Once again, I tailed you home, not quite able to catch you. Perhaps if I got the better start and got in your slipstream, but I don't know. Every time I seem to put a fast lap up, you seem to go a little bit faster. But it was good, I enjoyed it. So anyway, yeah, let's get back to the replay, what we're doing. Oh, thanks Oliver, glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for having a look at the stream. And yeah, tell your friends. If any of them are racing with us as well, get themselves on camera. There's you disappearing off at the bottom of the screen. I could increase the mic level, okay, cheers. I'm worried about going too loud, because if I shout, it maybe gets a little bit loud. What I might do is turn down the iRacing a little bit. Have a check tonight and see how it is. Because tonight I turned down the iRacing volume. Yeah, tonight I turned it down a couple of decibels, so. Oh, thanks Dad. Cheers. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you got to see it. Yeah, this is where. Oh no. Yeah, so it was next lap, wasn't it? Jump on board for it. Good race again. Dude. Have to. Right, harder next time. Well done. Anyway, yeah, so let's. What do? We can have a look at the roll bar. Although you've kind of seen this angle before, but this is a bit more of a race angle, TV angle if you like. Slightly different TV camera. We'll just watch it until the incident, and then I'll sign off. Oh, it's good that he saw me there. Quite have a traction to get alongside, but I've down to slipstream, and then he's just jumped to the car in front. So I think he was maybe just watching me and trying to brake late enough so that I didn't get him, and he braked too late. Oh, and hit that guy. Ah, that's annoying. I mean, it helped me, but annoying for them. So, we will... I enjoyed that. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Right, we'll sign off from the race. I will save the replay, and then we'll just have a quick check of the results. Because the results should be in. Here we go. Race result. Let's see how we go on. 2-9, reasonably strong field. 166, yeah, that's a good points haul. Very happy with that. Safety rating's up a little bit, which is good, even though I had 2 incidents, 2 off tracks. So I was up the way, which is good, and I rating up 3,257. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. As I say, I remember, pardon me, when we started, I think I was at 2,700, so we're going in the right direction, which is the main thing. Oliver, I'll try and catch you. What's your I rating? 4,943. Oof. I've got a bit to go to catch you yet, but it's good fun. It's good fun. Right, there we go. That's it for the night. So thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, remember, folks, if you're watching the video and you like it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get a little notification every time we go live, and you don't miss any races. And we'll see you next week. Before you go, actually, we will, as usual, check out what the next race is. Well, the next race for me is Knock Hill at the weekend, but the next iRace, I should say, schedule. So that was Monza. Suzuka! Wow, Suzuka's a fantastic circuit, although I haven't driven much of it in iRacing. I obviously know it very well from various other simulations and racing games over the years, way back to Grand Prix 2. Used to drive lots of laps in Grand Prix 2 with a keyboard instead of a steering wheel. So I know the circuit obviously, but yeah, I'm not used to driving it in iRacing, so I'll hopefully manage to get some practice in at some point before next Tuesday. And then we'll kick off again on Tuesday with Suzuka, and then the twin ring Motegi, is it? I don't know that circuit at all. In fact, I do. I drove it in, what was it? Forza 2 possibly. Yeah, that'll take a bit to learn. Zandvoort, I know roughly, but never really raced there. Again, Circuit of the Americas the same. No Barcelona, well. Historic, oh cool, we don't take the stupid little chicane at the end, that's good. Spa, obviously, and Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace in Interlagos, Brazil, to finish the season. Anyway, see you guys in Suzuka. Thanks for tuning in, and take care. See you later. Bye.